Hello, my name is Torrin S. and welcome to another edition of Into Des Moines. We're the forum that supports small businesses. Therefore, your business is our business. We are sponsored by the Zone of Comfort Life Balance Center located out in Urbandale. We're talking about relaxation coaching, massage therapy, and NLP for the goal-oriented person. I'm here today with a very special guest. Her name is Miss Cameron Gowdy. Hello, how are you doing?
I am great, thank you. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. Now, I've run into this woman a few times, and this is a great opportunity for me to actually get you down and sit you down here and speak with you about what you're doing. So no one can showcase their business better than they themselves. That's why we started this forum. So first, why don't you tell us about a little bit. First, let's just start with who you are.
My name is Cameron Gowdy, as he mentioned, and I've been here in Des Moines, Iowa since 1993.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. What brought you to Des Moines?
The school system. My oldest daughter's dad was also living here, and I came to actually visit for about a week and a half and loved it, and moved back 2 weeks later.
I was gonna say you got stuck. I always tell people when they come to Des Moines, if you stayed, you messed up, you had a drink, and you got stuck here. But actually, Des Moines is a booming metropolitan now, and it's really coming out. So practically, the low crime rate is great for people coming here, and it's great for starting a small business.
That's
Tell
right.
me something about the business you're doing.
I am actually a travel advisor. I love to travel and just didn't get the opportunity to do it as I was a kid because my parents, couldn't afford it. So when the opportunity presented itself, I said, why not?
Okay, a travel agent.
Yes,
So you can get me wherever I want to go.
that's right.
Okay, well, how long have you been in business?
About 2.5 years.
Okay, 2.5 years.
Yes.
That's good. And now how's it going for you?
It's going great. I mean, absolutely great. There's nothing like going out and seeing the big world. I mean, there's so much of it out there to see.
Well, let me ask you some questions.
Yeah.
And my sister went to Europe some years ago, and I went to Africa.
Okay.
And Africa is simply beautiful. And what are you finding is a favorite destination for people that you've been dealing with? And I'm gonna ask you another question to follow that up. But what do you find is the destination they're most picking at?
I think right now it's all-inclusives. Just because, people want to go ahead and pay for their trip, and once they get there, they don't have to worry about the hassle of paying for anything else.
Okay, so when we're talking about the all-inclusive trips, are those mainly down in the islands?
Pretty much. Because a lot of times people will say, you know what, I want to go to the Virgin Islands. Well, unfortunately, they don't have any all-inclusives there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason why? What's going on there?
They just don't.
They just don't.
Nope, certain areas they just don't have any all-inclusives whatsoever.
Okay.
So then you find individuals, if they go there, they want to make sure they at least stay somewhere where maybe breakfast is free.
Right, at least in the very least.
That's right, minimize some cost.
Okay, what are the hottest picks there?
In the Virgin Islands?
No, in the whole inclusive realm.
Oh my goodness. Los Cabos.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something about that.
Oh. It's absolutely beautiful. There's so much to see, and where you stay at, it's just not like you're at a resort. You literally can walk off the resort a block over and just sightsee.
Okay.
Versus, people being at a resort and having to either get an Uber or maybe the hotel shuttle take them somewhere. So that's a nice perk.
Now, what I hear a lot of people complain about, believe it or not, they say a lot of areas are too touristy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they want to get off the beaten path. If I wanted to pick an island or a spot down there, that I could get off the beaten path, what would be a good place to choose?
I would say Costa Rica.
Costa Rica?
Yeah.
That seems to be a hot spot for the higher conscious people. Yeah, they'll run into Costa Rica. That's like the camp for higher conscious, and definitely in the higher conscious African American community. But that seems to be the hot spot for a higher conscious Costa Rica. I hear a lot about it.
Yeah, just came from there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So well, tell me about how was your trip?
Oh, it was amazing. We stayed at the Planet Hollywood, Costa Rica, and I mean, red carpet. Of course, Planet Hollywood, as soon as you walk in, you're walking on the red carpet, they're clapping for you. But what really impresses me the most is when you get down there, of course, we all know they don't have the fortunate of living the way that we live. But they're so humble, and they come to work every day with a smile on their face. And they serve us.
And it's beautiful people.
That's
Beautiful. So if I was to walk into your office right now today and I said, I just want to get away, and I want to go somewhere warm, which would be the one you pick? Would it be Costa Rica?
I usually give some options
Okay.
versus just narrowing it down to one thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And I usually ask, okay, so you want to go somewhere warm? What month? How many people? Ask all those specific questions. That way, I can make sure that your trip is exactly the way you want it to be.
Okay. So, do you give me a budget, or how does that work?
Good question, because that's one of the questions I asked. Do you have a budget?
Okay.
And I've had people who say that they don't, and that's okay. So what I usually do is I'll give them 3 separate quotes: high quote, medium quote, low quote. But I also make sure I let them know that when I'm booking travel, I book as if I'm going. Again, I want it to be exactly the way they want it to be. So I'm going to book a 4 to 5 star. If someone tells me they want a 3 star, I'm going to search 3 stars for them.
So you're all about the customer care.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that. As far as budget goes, so in this time of COVID, a lot of layoffs, a lot of people are stressed out. Getting away is a great thing, but it's a matter of, can I actually afford it? And a lot of people want to get away, but is it really actual affordable vacations that can get me out of the States for a nice price? And can you help me with that?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people don't realize that. So what I usually do is someone will say, like, I want to go to Cancun. And I will meet that individual at a coffee shop. They'll bring their laptop, I'll bring mine. And I say, you do what you normally do, and I'm going to go on my website. And we do the comparison. So I did that sometime last year, and ours was $270-something cheaper.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Just so that they can see the difference.
Okay, okay.
Because I'm all about saving $1.
Yeah, I'm all about not spending very little. That's good. And when we go on vacation, we want to go somewhere nice, and we want to keep in our budgets around. So you're providing a really great service. Why don't you give us some contact information?
So my name is Cameron Gowdy, as I said. If you go on Facebook, Exquisite Travel by Cam is where you can locate me. My email address is on there, as well as my phone number, and then I will also make sure that I leave some business cards.
Okay, we're going to get your contact information because we're going to post it. But once again, we'd like to first of all, thank you for coming and doing this with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thank you for the Into Des Moines crowd for tuning in again. Thank you very much for joining us. Until another time, take care of yourself and be safe.